Second gear leads the way from Just Like Fire. Leet Faden is tracking up on the rails in a lovely spot coming to the corner. Elika Zoom's fourth. Over on the inside behind them next of all to the turn is My Grace. A length and a half off those show Honey Samovar. Down towards the inside as they come around the corner is Mississippi Delta G. Royal Missile would need to be one back there. In the straight though, the stablemate pinched two on them. Kai Perinya booted clear from on the inside. Leet Faden. Elika Zoom is running on. Further back is Samovar. Kai Perinya though led with 100 to go, and here's Elika Zoom cutting it down. Kai Perinya, Elika Zoom levelling up. It's Elika Zoom. It's Santos Day. Elika Zoom has won it from Kai Perinya. Samovar ran third. I Am Boudica rattling home Royal Missile. Well, she had no hope from where she was on the turn really, and then Leet Faden. Next in Chill the Champers, followed home then by Show Honey, My Grace, Elegant Blast, Just Like Fire, and the last to arrive is Mississippi Delta.
Neville, we'd seen a little bit earlier that these form lines were certainly strong enough. You mentioned it was a big step up in class, but she's clearly got it.
She's a quality filly. And I was pretty confident, as confident as you could be in a race of such high-grade fillies. You know, they're all. I thought there was probably any one of about 8 of them could have won the race, but you know, I just thought our good barrier that we'd drawn, and the fact that she's got a little bit of speed, that she would put herself in the race, and she has a good turn of acceleration, and she was able to sort of, you know, after aided by a very good ride by Steve, she was able to sprint away.
The first up run was over the 1,000 metres, so stepping up to the 1,400 metres, there was no queries from you at all with the work that she'd been showing at home?
Not at all. You know, she had a couple of trials leading into it, and I waited for a barrier for to start her first up because I knew Saturday might want to have a little bit of a bet. So. And I was pretty confident that day that she'd win, which she did. And then I said, well, it's onwards and upwards now, so we'll head to the Burgess Queen, and if she runs that ride out, which I guess was pretty well expected, I thought she'd be on her way to the champion fillies.
Yeah, she looks a serious threat now as well with the way that she was able to run through the line there.
Oh, for sure. You know, I'm quite confident she'll run an easy 1,600 metres. But yeah, I'd like to, you know, thank everybody for the stable, etc. It's all. We have a lot of horses in work, and it's been a great day. Great for Sando. He's a big supporter of mine. He's tipped in a lot of money into the game, and he's come out with a really good day today.
I believe this is the first time he's had a treble as well.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's the first time he's had a treble, and I'm sure he's had a double before. He can't remember, but he might have had winners in South Australia and here where he bases his horses, but I'm pretty sure I've trained a double for him before.
Well done, mate. Congratulations on the win, and best of luck moving forward.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
There's Neville Parnham. We'll grab Stephen Parnham now as well. Stephen, it was a really good run over the 1,000 metres. We mentioned that the form lines had held up earlier today. How confident, though, were you coming to the listed race from the work at home?
Quietly confident, knowing that she's a really good horse at track work, and she come out and was able to do the job first up to last start. So went into this race thinking that she was a very good hope. Obviously, she hasn't raced some of these horses before, and she had a lovely run, but gee, she let down really good.
I am trying to get it out of you and your dad that the track work had really stepped up. There was a few eyes out here that had seen some gallops, and apparently she had just gone up to a next level. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right. You know, obviously she's still progressing towards a main goal, which is probably a champion fillies, and you know, she could go to the Guineas as well. We'll just wait and see. But you know, so she wasn't 100% screwed down earlier on, but now she's getting towards that, and no, I'm really happy with her.
We know that she's well put together. You can see that in the mounting yard, but so mentally strong as well. The blinkers came off. She settled. She just does everything professionally, doesn't she? Yeah,
that's right. She actually settled quite good today, and I had one horse come around me and got tired before the corner, which I had to get around. Probably cost me a little length or two as Kai Perinya got away from me, but she was still good enough to overcome that, so I was pretty pleased with that.
Brilliant ride by yourself, mate. Congratulations.
Thank you.
There's Stephen Parnham, the winning jockey aboard of Elika Zoom.